Hello, everyone. Hola, aloha, bonjour. So, today we're going to be discussing a long journey that I've been on, and it all started about November. I started having this tiredness. I was always tired. About 3 o'clock, I get to the point where I could not even, I was so tired, just ready to go to sleep. By 6 o'clock, I was ready to go to sleep. I mean, dozing off. If I'm at the wheel, I'm dozing off at the wheel. So I go to the doctor and I tell my doctor, hey, I am having this tiredness. And I told her some other things. And she said, we need to take your labs anyway. So let's go ahead and pull your labs and come back to see me once the labs are over with. So in about 2 weeks, we'll see you. So I get the results back from the lab. It had everything was green, is caution blood sugars. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I go to the doctor and she's like, oh, that's not anything to worry about. Let me take your A1C. So for you that don't know, A1C is when they prick your finger and they don't actually take your blood. They still take your blood, but they prick your finger and your blood sugars basically. And they want that to be under 6. I was at a 7, which is, it's not too bad. You're just a little bit over. But usually or traditionally, I've always been prior to this in the 5. So I always had a good blood sugar count. And so the doctor was like, well, I'm just a little concerned and we're going to monitor this. I'm going to prescribe you a blood monitoring. And so I went on that venture trying to do it myself, start kind of walking, watching what I'm eating. I still have the same blood sugars. So she started talking to me about medicine. Then she introduced me to this medicine, Ozempic. And one of the reasons why I haven't really been making that many videos is because I've just been on trying to heal. Now, Ozempic was prescribed to me because I'm a type 2 diabetic, is what I learned. Very mild case, but still, I'm a type 2 diabetic. My blood sugars are a little high. That's why I was getting very sleepy, falling asleep behind the wheel. So when I'm tired, and I just want to doze off. You've always seen your grandmother, grandfather, you're sitting there talking to them. Next thing you look over, they're asleep. That kind of tiredness. And so I started taking this, and the doctor had told me one of the reasons why she prescribed me this, amongst other things, is because I really felt, hey, if I really could get this weight off, this additional weight that I picked up over the pandemic time and just over the years, just gaining weight. And I'm like, I'm extremely obese and I need to lose weight. And so she started thinking and she went out the office and I don't know what she was doing. So she came and asked me, how did I feel about giving myself a shot? I'm thinking she's talking about this long needle and I gotta, I'm the traditional insulin type. And she's like, no, it's a very tiny needle and this. And then I was like, yeah, if it's tiny, she's like, kind of like what we pricked your finger with. And I'm like, you can give a shot with that tiny of a needle? And she's like, yeah. And I said, okay. And she goes, also, it'll probably help you lose weight as well because now they are prescribing this medication for weight loss. Traditionally, it was only for type 2 diabetics, but they are also prescribing it, and it is known for helping people lose weight. So I was like, oh, so this is going to help me with my type 2 diabetes as well as helping me lose weight? Absolutely. Would you like to try it? I said, okay, I'll try it. And when I first started out, just give you an idea how everything looks. When I first started out, I went to, you just dial here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but you just dial the number. And on this number, I was 0.25. That's what I started off with. That's what my doctor prescribed. And that was just to get me started. And first, when I was on 0.25, I guess because my body was virgin to the medicine, I did have some of the side effects. I felt a little abdominal pain, where you get nauseous, and I really didn't experience that. I experienced that when they bumped me up to the 0.50, and that's what I'm currently taking is 0.50. So all you do is you just dial this to your prescription amount, and you set it there. The needles here, you put the needles on here, and I'll probably do a separate video, and then you just give yourself a shot. And this is the medicine right here. I don't know if you can see it in there, but it's medicines in there. And so when they put me on the 0.50, I didn't have nausea, but one day I wanted some chicken, and it tells you not to really eat. You want to also eat healthy whenever you're trying to go on a weight loss program. Is you don't want to just eat whatever you want to eat and really be unhealthy, because this will make you have a lack of appetite. But one day I did have a craving, and I hadn't had it, and this was more recently, just like a week ago. And that was my first episode of having nausea. I went and bought me some Church's fried chicken. I had one piece of chicken, and once it started settling, it wanted to come back up, and it did come back up. And once it came up, I was fine. But out of the 2.5 months, I've already lost 20 pounds. Now, you see my before and after. Of course, 20 pounds is not a lot of weight, but I am happy. Anything counts. And it just makes me hopeful as I continue to go on and watch my diet that I'm going to continue to lose weight and also one day not have to take this medicine. So that's my goal, and how the medicine works and how the doctor told me. And of course, you always want to talk to your physician to see if Ozempic is the best one for you. Now, there's many of them out there. My sister, she's lost, I want to say 70 pounds. She was on a Trulicity for about 6 months, she said, and she lost about 70 pounds. And she ended up getting off of it because she wasn't as big as I was. So that brought her down to a good, healthy weight, and it helped her. So there's many of them out there. The one that I'm currently taking is Ozempic. And I will tell anyone, if your doctor is telling you to use it, don't worry about the side effects in regards to not everyone experienced those. Just like I just explained, my 2 examples. You go on the 2.5. I was on that for 3 weeks. Yes. Okay. So you take the 2.5 for 3 weeks, and then they bump me up to the 5.0. And the only experience that I had of any of the normal side effects is going to be the abdominal pain when I first started taking it. When I bumped up, I was thinking, oh, it'd probably be worse. No, I didn't. As long as I'm eating healthy foods, baked foods, apples, oranges, pears, normal stuff that's organic foods, I haven't had any problems. And that's why I said, to me, this is a great tool to not only just help with your diabetes, to also help with weight loss. And my doctor also told me, to also start watching what you eat, start exercising. Now, I haven't started exercising. So what I am doing is I'm going on a weight loss journey with you guys. However, I'm going to start exercising, and I'm going to log these things of how much I lost using Ozempic, and maybe even when my doctor is able to take me off of Ozempic because I no longer need medication. Now, I'm speaking because I was borderline, but I did need something where my sugars are not crashing and I'm just tired and ready to go to sleep behind the wheel. It didn't matter. Nothing was stimulating me. So for that, I'm a different case. Not everyone has that problem. Some people, sugars are getting, well, mine's go high, and that's when I get tired. But some people, their blood sugar's all over. Some people run real extremely high. So for me, my goal is to reduce my weight enough to where, and substitute it with exercise, so I no longer have to take a shot once a week. You only have to take this, and this is what's so awesome. It's such a small needle. You don't even feel it. You only have to take it once a week, so you're not even remembering to take a pill every day. So this has been something that's really been good for me. I'm feeling a lot better. Now I have the energy to do all the things that I need to do, like make videos. And I hope that you'll join me on my weight loss journey and continue to watch my videos to see how I'm doing. And I'm bringing this to you because Ozempic has been a life-saving medication for me in terms of, my blood sugars getting, caught, as well as it not turning into damaging my organs or anything major fatality happen with me having high blood sugar for a while. So I just want to help anyone that comes along and they happen to see this. This is something they can go and discuss with their doctor. If you need to lose weight, again, it's something that you do need to discuss with your doctor. I'm not promoting this. All I'm doing is telling you my personal journey. This Ozempic pen has been wonderful for me. My sister had the same experience with Trulicity, and she's a type 2 diabetic as well. Well, I like to bring information to people that is helpful, and I felt that this was just as much helpful because I know I'm not the only one with diabetes. My doctor, I don't only have to pay $25 because it's in the higher class for medication. So this pen will last me about a whole month with the prescription that I'm on now. And so it's like $25 a month. I know it's very, very expensive if you don't have insurance. So if you use it just as a weight loss, more than likely your insurance may not cover this one. So this is why for my doctor, she was feeling like that she was going to be able to help me out in both areas that I was complaining about. One, with getting my blood sugars aligned, and number two, also help me lose the weight that I need to lose. So I hope this video helps you. And I like to bring information and share my experiences with you and knowledge that I have to help you from my success to your success. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.